So the first thing I wanted to do was cut out all the boards that I would need for my wall. I decided to go with a 3-foot long board up the wall. That way at 3 feet I could get 3 studs to put the nails in to make it more secure. After I got the first piece cut out, I just measured out 7 more and cut out 8 boards in total. Then I did 2 trim boards or framing boards at 3 feet as well. Once I had all the boards cut out, I decided to lay them all out on how I was going to put them on the wall. That way I would be able to measure how long I needed to cut the last 2 framing boards on the sides. After I got all 4 framing boards cut out, I decided to sand down the ends and some of the edges just to kind of smooth those out. I actually like to leave things for farmhouse design to be a little more rustic, so I don't go too crazy on the sanding. After I had everything sanded, I decided to stain them since I was going to paint the other boards white. Now that everything was stained and painted, it was time to go in and find all the studs in the wall. Then I could decide which 3 studs I wanted to work with. Now that I found all 3 studs that I was going to work with, I took in a level and lined it up so it was nice and straight up and down, and drew lines so as I was nailing boards in, I knew where the studs were. Now it was time to put in the first board. I lined up the first board where I wanted it on the very top. I put a nail in the middle, and then I took the level again and made sure that the top board was nice and straight, so then all the others would be the same. Now that the board was level, I went ahead and nailed in the ends. Now it was time to put in the rest of the boards. Since the top board was level, all I had to do was line up the ends of the rest of the boards flush to the very top one and just start nailing them in down the wall. Now it was time to do the framing. I started on the bottom and made sure both ends were flush to the bottom board, and then I went and did the top as well. Once that was all done, I went and did the sides and realized I made a boo-boo. So I had to re-measure and mark them so I could go and trim them up. Now that I fixed that problem and they were the right length, I nailed them into the side of the boards. Once everything was nailed into the wall, I didn't want to have the nail marks on the white boards, so I went in and did some hole filler in all the nail marks. Once that was all done, I decided to put a hook on the very top so I was able to hang things from it. Then I just hung up my wreath that I had for that spot, and it was finished.